Here's the question. So there's wrestling like you do, and then there's the harder stuff where there's like with the barbed wire and going through tables and
Deathmatch
yeah,
wrestling.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is that something you try not to do, or have you experienced with any type of the hardcore wrestling side
Yes.
before?
Before I was doing what I'm doing now and learned the respect for the business I've got now, as a lot of people coming up, I done the backyard stuff. I done the what I call deathmatch wrestling, the flaming tables, the barbed wire, the light tubes, all that kind of stuff. I was doing that up into my 20s, scratching an itch because I wasn't going out and performing at shows like I'm doing now, but I still wanted to wrestle. So I was getting booked in other towns, what they call little backyard garbage shows, which what I know now is garbage, but it was the only wrestling that I could do at the time. You know, I was scratching an itch. That's all it was to it. I was scratching an itch. And into my 20s, we had a match, and it was 59-foot fluorescent light tubes. And that was the only other time I've been to the ER due to wrestling. And I got 27 stitches because the light tube stabbed through there and come out right there. It went boop and then come out this side. And I didn't know it had happened. I locked up with the guy, and I seen a dude coming from, because it was 4 or 5 people in the match. And I locked up with a guy, and I seen a guy coming from behind me with a light tube. And when he went to swing it, I threw my arms back to block it, and it jabbed me through my forearm. And it was such a quick, precise cut that I didn't even know it happened until I locked back up with the dude, and I see blood just gushing. And from the tip of my fingers all the way to my shoulder, it had that numb, tingly feeling like your arms asleep.
Yeah.
It had that, and I look down and blood's gushing. I tell the guy that I'm wrestling, I'm like, hey, dude, you got to pin me out. So he picks me up, does his finisher, 1, 2, 3. I roll out. I get rushed to the ER, and I've got, like, he's uncut veins and tendons and all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, I ended up with 27 stitches. Yeah. But that was the
Whew.
last. That was
Oh, that's
that was the
gory
last.
there.
Yeah, that was the last of that.
Don't blame you on that boat there. That don't sound like too much fun. So that's probably the worst injuries. So you've been
Yes.
through a flaming table
Oh
then,
yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
been hit with the chairs.
Well, the last tag match we done at CCW, which, as far as weapons and stuff, regular tables, ladder matches, chairs, things like that, I don't consider that hardcore because that's just normal wrestling stuff. But